Okay, hello, welcome back to Shadows of Doubt, with the shadow of a doubt that will ever solve this case. As we are on the hardest case known to man, the unsolvable mystery. Something about the sweet tooth killer or something. Cannot find them. But I'm starting to feel like someone's coming in and planting evidence, you know? All we need to do is find the fingerprints for whoever the thing is. Now, I think I remember why I was looking at the names. Because that one piece of paper we originally had that had some letters on it. I think if we can find out who those names belong to, you know, who's got a name with those letters in, it might include their first name, which would make it really hard. But if we can find a surname that includes those names, we might be able to do something. Alvin Estrada and Grover Dalton. Candles and news groups founded by them. Strada Ronara. Okay, but we need to solve this case. We can't let anyone else die. They're killing half of this tower, and we need to figure it out. Surely today is the day where we can figure it out. It's probably the two pixel roach. Been the 2 pixel roach all along, right? Entering Jingle Jam. We can do this. This case cannot possibly defeat us. Surely. I mean, if in doubt, we just need to go every single building where everyone is employed and find every single set of fingerprints. Hello? That's an interesting pose. But surely it shouldn't come down to that, right? We've got some information. House flying against the windows. If you go outside, you'll die. Yeah, it's so bad today. Okay, so the latest ones that we got was this stuff down here. There might be enough of a connection between everyone, right? We're looking for AO. Right, Bryony, Landswa, Dana, Cara, Haffel, Hefka, Philippa, Sienna, Erin, Alyssa, and then we've got more names. Sienna, for some reason, spoke to me. So we're just gonna go use Sienna to begin with. But I don't think that's the thing. But between the 3 address books that we've got, maybe... Oh no, it's the hotel that we never returned the keys to. And the guy never came back to take them. I'm sure that won't be a problem, that we've permanently got the hotel key. It's so that he can keep charging us, isn't it? It's just so that he can rip us off. He knows that if we never return the key... What happened? You fell over. He can just charge us forever for it, right? Okay. I'm just coming to answer the door. Well, we're just going to ask them, like, they permanently live in this hotel. Oh, there's always someone answering the phone.
Today's sponsored product brought to you by Starch Cola.
The phone ate them. The phone ate them. Should we be concerned that they answered the phone and then vanished? Size 11 boots. CJ. Hang on. CI. Well, we want AO. So I think that you get to live another day, Sienna.
Hey Charlie, get me a deck of holy smoke.
W? J?
What are you doing here, Gil?
W? Why is there a W fingerprint?
Now look here.
Down at the alderman you're carrying these days?
I should send you a booking.
Nothing. Invisible person that suddenly became visible. There's nothing! Don't worry about it! Wasn't me. I don't think we quite gave him the juke. Hey you! Trying to confuse them. Thanks for opening the door. Okay, we're a little thirsty. Right, so I don't think it's Sienna, who was not in that room at all and then suddenly was. Where does the killer live? Who knows? Okay. What we should do is look through the sensible options. Okay, so we've got Bryony, Landweller, Dana, Cara, Affel, Sienna, Philippa, Helka, Erin, Little, Alana, Alyssa, Isaac, Livia, Liliana Busher, Danielle, Asia. Okay. We'll definitely remember all their names. Got so many address books that if they have a address in common. Okay. Jason. Zero, Ayosh, Jayla. Jayla? Alyssa. Jayla, Alyssa. And we've got this address book as well. Fudge, Blanca, Junjing, Yasmin, and Anakim, B, Jarek. Was Alyssa though? Yasmin. Yasmin? Alyssa! Big and bold! Erin, Philippa, Sienna, Cara, Haffel, Landswala. I think Alyssa needs to be paid a visit. Not necessarily as connected with the first one, but maybe allowing several people to die might have given us a lead. They have that wouldn't have been the murderer running away there, would have it? May have given us something to go on. Finally. Right, let's not just walk into the elevator if it tells us to and ignore common sense and just fall down an elevator shaft again. That did not go so well. I don't think she's out the window, but I think she might be in here. She's not in. Which is good for us, actually. Turn the flashlight off. CK. That doesn't mean anything, though. Okay. Maybe it means... Okay, she's definitely not in. We bought 1 million... lockpicks. Hi! Didn't know you were there. Who's watching me? You saw nothing. Shadowy figure. Oh, it's fine. She's in a door. Didn't see you up there, camera. Goodbye, camera. Okay. Now we'll finish breaking in. All we need to see is that they're fingerprints. That's a chair, obviously. Where's the light switch? Do not match. CK, so it's Andrew, WK, CK. Stand up. There we go. CK. That might not be Alyssa. CK. Right, but I think maybe if we just start pointing. That was nice, just left on the side there. What's that? A diamond? Yeah. Okay. Turn off the scanner. I don't know what. That was interesting. I don't know why it won't turn off. There we go. God damn it. Controller's vibrating like mad as well. Our fines just went way up. I think that paperclip was worth as much as anything else for some reason. Don't know what the heck happened there. We're thirsty. That's fine. Okay. I'm going to go to the door of everyone on the address books one by one and scan their doors for fingerprints. This isn't even the bottom floor. Should I be concerned of that cop going up there? I feel like someone might have been murdered in this building, you know. Just a bit. Okay. We're out. No more potential fines. Right, we're thirsty. So we're going to buy a drink. Stop drinking. Put it in your pocket. We've got an upgrade file as well, so maybe I might just go quickly cash this in whilst we got the opportunity. Before anything else goes wrong. Who's calling us an idiot? Before anything else goes wrong. And then we might just go through one by one the names on the address books, honestly. So we can upgrade passive income of 10 credits, 2 credits for disposing of things, increased capacity. That sounds huge. More likely to share information when taking damage. The first thing's negated. That also seems pretty good. Okay, so now we've got more inventory, which is a really, really, really amazing plan. Okay, so not Alyssa. Righty. We're gonna go one by one till we find these fingerprints. Going to. Or until we catch the killer in the act, you know? What could possibly go wrong? I think this is the best plan we've had yet. You know, waiting for the murderers didn't work so well. I think if we go one by one to all of the rooms and check them for fingerprints. I mean, we could go door to door, fingerprint for fingerprint, till we find... But I think that might be a bad idea. Or was someone running away? I think that's not the smartest thing to do, to go to every single room in the world and get everyone's fingerprints. You know, you have to have reasonable cause. Just actually consider trespassing just by being here. The door's a little too clean. Oh. Hang on. Fingerprint? E. I might not consider trespassing. Hi. What's your name? Not telling me. Okay, you've tried your fingerprints. Guess it's for an investigation. Well, I mean, I need to know who you are, though. I've got your fingerprints, but how do I know what your fingerprints are? I come in and take a look around? Why not? Well, I thank you very, very much. You won't tell me your name, but you'll let me come in. Unknown citizen. Hi. What's your name? That's personal, but your wife lets me come in, you know. How you doing? Trying to get through the day, aren't we all? You don't mind me coming in and looking around. Can you give me your fingerprints? Get out of here. I mean, your wife invited me in. I'm sorry. You know, you two have a very thorough conversation, I think. Okay, Kathleen, Tony, Ramel, Frankie. Okay, telephone. And you invited me in. Oh. Can't be too mad. Okay, if I power up your computer, it might tell me who you are. Or I can just look through your files. Bryony Moreno! Okay. Bryony Moreno. L'Aquatine Buckler. Okay. Aquatine Buckler. Bryony Moreno. I know you gave me your fingerprints, but you didn't tell me what they were. So there's a CL. And what's the other fingerprint? CM. Right, so it's neither of these two. Bryony and Lorena. We're allowed in here. We're not going to rob them too much. They were nice. Like, they were actually nice and let me come inside and have a look around. Thank you for clearing your things. I know your name now, so, you know, you don't need to tell me your name or anything. Advertisements, ashtrays, crumpled paper. Blank. Matchbooks. Blank paper. / candy wrapper. Ghosts. Thank you for letting me look around. Your wife's a ghost. She sort of vanished, you know. You seem a little in awe of me being in here. Oh, she went to something sofa. Yeah. Thank you for your time, Bryony. Actually, you can't be Bryony. You're too short. Sorry for barging, Bryony. Thank you, Lorena. Okay, so we've eliminated them. It's not Bryony. Landwala. Let's go check out Landwala. So we've cleared them of being a suspect. They were very cooperative. So that was very nice of them. We should all be thankful. Only everyone could be so nice. They might not want us to know their name, but they were happy to provide their fingerprints for an investigation and let us in. So that was very nice of them. Very, very nice. You know, unnecessarily nice. Their name would have been enough, and plus we already kind of knew it wasn't them from the fingerprints, but, you know, we didn't know that there was another person inside, so that's actually why the fingerprints are maybe important. And to get inside besides just store fingerprints, because it doesn't mean that they're clear. It just means one person in there might not be the person. So, one line of inquiries checked out. Several more to go. We're just going to fingerprint them all and check all the doors. And, you know, that is the best that we've got to go on. All that we've got to go on. Any fingerprints on your door? CN. CN. So there's a good chance that it's not them. But we'll see. N. Hi. What's your name? Nothing to do with you. Okay. Can you find your fingerprints? Hell no. But what about if you let me come and have a look around your place? Why the hell would I let you in? I mean, Brian, he let me in. Did anything unusual? Not even me. Do you know? Read your ring. Saw them somewhere around Luke's manufacturing. Everyone's seen them at Luke's manufacturing. Do you know the unknown citizen? That's not enough to go on, I know. I don't know anything about them, sorry. Do you know Alvin Johnson? Thompson Building. Okay. Thank you. I don't think it's you, so... Hi! So we'll sort of soft clear you, land dweller. Dana. I mean, we don't even know if we're following the right things at the moment. You know, because the handwriting of two people might be different. Thompson Building, Raid Deluxe. Right, let's go. I think we're in Raid Deluxe already, so we should go to this. Deluxe. Where are we? No, we're not. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Wasn't too far away though. Right, then we're gonna fingerprint the door. Check it out. It's got fingerprints on it. BY. EY. Normal size SU. I'm just coming to the door. Size 5 shoes. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be whoever's in here because they're a BY. BY baby. Okay. You open the door any slower? Hi. What's your name? Interesting name, mind your own business. A lot of people seem to have that name. Alright. Thanks. Just don't touch anything, I'll touch everything. I'll be touching everything. Could you also provide me your fingerprints? No. You're not giving me your fingerprints and you're not telling me your name, but you're happy to let me in your door. Thanks. I appreciate your generosity and cooperation in this matter. Let's just double check the fingerprints inside. EY. Look in your wardrobe. Because everyone stores all their files on it. Day in one. Don one. Kenzu. Don one is female. Okay. Yeah. Now all you had to do was tell me your name and everything. EY. She'll never know. EY. 3212. An axolotl. Oops. You're keeping final notice in your safe. Not any final notice, just the cover of one. Must be important. Okay. Where did she even go? Did she leave? She works 6 till 6:30 and it is 9 o'clock at night. So she left late. This was very late for work. Bamboo steamer. Left the kettle on. Mango rice. Auburn. We never know when she might need to be investigated for another crime, you know? So, it doesn't hurt to just keep a hold of her keys. Hi, thank you for letting me look around. Have a nice day. He will never know. In fact, that might have been like the partner of someone or something. Victimless crime. It's not like we're the murderer. We're looking for the murderer to save people's lives. We might end up saving her life. You know, maybe we need the key to get into the building to save her from the murderer later. Maybe. You never know. Never know. But she didn't do it. She didn't do it. So we continue our investigation. Fine, just gotta get home. Yep, then we all. Bum bum bum. Okay, up we go. For the next room, the 4th floor. Okay, we're on the 4th floor.
Here comes the big ruler, getting ready for a good one.
We've already been here.
And it flies all the way past
CO.
here. They're shouting for it to slow down. No good. It's out of here.
CP. I mean, we've...
The big ruler is going to take this shot.
EW.
And
EW.
look at that backspin. Just what we've come to expect from the veterans.
Hang on.
Wherever you're listening, don't forget to visit the concession stand or bar to pick up a bottle of pure,
DQ.
cold, old
Got a lot of fingerprints everywhere. But BW. We've maybe been here before, I feel like.
once, pumps twice.
So I think we're going to rule that out. 401 Burn Tower. Let's not Ash. Let's go to Jailer.
Fastball right. Down through the field to kiss.
Right. We're making progress. Making progress. You know, we've got... Hello? Some sort of direction to follow, at least. Can't guarantee it's anything, but, you know, we're getting in places with our charm. And that's something. They might not want to tell us their names, but they're happy to let us into their rooms. That's always a upside. Okay, and maybe if we find enough rooms, we might find the killer.
Tune in next time to win.
I don't think there was anything in Anakin Luke's manufacturing that was really helping us.
And refreshing good night.
What happens in here? I might be here. Oh, hi. What's your name? None of your business. Find your fingerprints for investigation, not giving you anything. Okay.
The UAS stop.
I feel like maybe we've... Not what? Yeah. 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 Yes. Okay. Why is this open? We've been in here before. It's all raided as well. Did I come into the wrong house? Did I break into the wrong house before? Oh my god, am I dumb? Were we meant to break into that room next door, but I broke into this one or something? Yan Yan! Did someone die in here? Well, we've definitely ransacked this place. This room's definitely been ransacked. With the shower left running and everything. Okay. So, 301 Thompson Building. That's Jailer. 404 Thompson Building. .303, so that's 303. But maybe we needed to be in there for another case or something. Listen onto the doormat. No. Hi. I'm not doing anything suspicious. Just looking under your doormat. Not looking for your keys or anything. PT. See you. Hi. What's your name, strange changing person? Jamal Davenport. You had a different body 2 moments ago. Thank you, Jamal. You tried your fingerprints. Yes, cough. It's very suspicious. Jamal, that's fine. I'll clear you for now, Jamal. Little suspicious though, but I'll give you the clear for the moment. Music's getting intense. Mind me just running backwards. Okay. You're gonna have a drink. Okay, not thirsty anymore. We're gonna have a nibble on our hot dog. Not hungry anymore. And we're gonna keep running and try and find this killer. They need AO fingerprints. AO. This building we've been in so many times. This is where everyone's getting murdered. But this might be a promising. Is it? Cop. This is the cop room. CV. EW. EX. AP. TZ. Anyone home? Didn't someone die in here? Right, well, we've ransacked the place. I think that there's nothing to worry about here. Jenny Gilmore. I think they're clear. Jeremy Ward. Jenny Gilmore. Jenny Gilmore. Jenny Gilmore. Let's just confirm their fingerprints. Need fingerprints in here. And do not touch anything in your own place. AP. We're looking for AO though. Did I just close an address book that I didn't want to? Jamil. You want Klarisky. You left the thing running though. AP. AP. Are there ever books that are like hidden bookshelves? You push a book and it does something and you can find it with the fingerprints? Maybe. Right, so you're clear, Jamil. Kaleriski. Down we go. Up we go. Up we go. High into the burn tower. Burn tower is promising though, because everyone's dying here. So I would think maybe they might live here, you know? Maybe. What we really need to do is find the address of the security guards. That would be the best idea. One, two, oh. Somebody is home. Here's a problem. We're trespassing. Yay. Yay. Time to run. Okay. I don't feel like it's them. Risky. 502 Thompson Building. Lots of routes. Down we go again. Down we go again. Who was it that worked here again? Not there. You didn't like me going into that security room? No! Stop! I'm not trying to do anything wrong. He started it. Oh my god, you glitched through the floor. Cheater. How's he teleporting? Little cheaty teleporter. Stop cheating. Needed my fists away to not get punched. What do I think I'm doing? I'm running away from cops. What do I think I'm doing? I was just planning on looking to see who the name of the person was that worked in the thing to try and maybe go look at the security cameras. But then a cop instantly showed up as well. Where are they when people are getting murdered, huh? Where are they when that's happening? Nowhere. 501, 502. Keys. Right. The scanner. DB. You see. DD. DB. These door prints are unreliable. They really are. Don't think it's high. Interesting way of answering the door. Floating to it. Naked. What's your name? You're Victor Edwards. Okay. Hi. Do you mind if I answer that phone? That's probably for me. Can I come look around? No. Why would you want someone coming into your door and witnessing you flying around? I mean, I'll pay you 50 dick. No. Okay. Can you provide your fingerprints at least? No. You might want to answer that door. About 100 quids. For 100 quids? Because I need to check if you're the murderer, Victor Edwards. What if I just forcibly take your fingerprint? No! There was a fingerprint on the inside of your door. DB. Hi. Meal size 8. Give me your prints. Hi, officer. Nothing strange going on here. Just a floating guy that was answering the door, floating. What's going on here? Was I about to witness a crime? No. Okay. So, there was a lot of DB. I don't think it's this person. I hate that the address book keeps resetting. That makes it hard. So we are Victor. I mean, Victor isn't any of these people. That should be Sasha. .502. Hang on. 502 Thompson Building. Should be Amy. Sasha. 404 Burn Tower. Right, let's go to Burn Tower. So there's someone else in there besides Victor. Victor was a little, I don't know, maybe he was the world's smartest criminal. He was a little too naked and flying to the door to be our guy, but what if he took all his clothes off and flew to the door just to throw us off the case? You know? Because it's not his building. It's meant to be someone else living there. which is a little suspicious. But they were all D letters, so I don't think it was him or her. You know, we didn't get a good look around, but why do I feel like we've been to 404, Ben? Why do I feel like we're going literally as we have? I think I've checked out all of these. Yep, there's a format there. I think these were our prime suspects because they're next to where the person is. The E, the F, Game Don't Break, DG, H, EV, the I. They've got a lot of friends. Plastic Stool, J. Wait. But we've definitely been in here. This is where Indelacio and Lily lived before. Who's living here now? SC 7350. So whoever's next door's left, BW. A 3375. Okay, Jasmine Wards. No, it's Yen Chi. Su Yen Chi. Okay. Ayush Mandal and Su Yen. Ayush Mandal. There should be two types of fingerprints. Yeah. BX. Okay, so it's neither of these. Rooms look very similar. Okay, so. Was that even any of the names on here for the thing, though? And this is recess again. Sasha! Must be the other name for see it. Or something. Or all of these addresses and names are irrelevant because everyone keeps moving between the times that we play. Yeah, Caroline and Ramal live in the same building. Go see them. Then again, no, Sasha's this one. 3 Yen was the other one. Right, so this is Sasha. But I don't think that Sasha's in here either. Or the killer's Sasha. Hi. Sasha Laman. Hi. What's your name? You're not telling me. Did Sasha Laman? Can you provide your fingerprints? Not a chance. Take a look around. No? Okay. Right, well, we've got you. No fingerprints, but you're Sasha Laman. Which is, you know, we know who you are. 3 days, she shows 12. Obviously, she doesn't have facial hair. Sorry. Well, you're offering me something. You had something in your hand you were clearly offering to me. I tried to grab it and we accidentally fingerprinted her. Forcibly. She didn't like it that much. Not surprising. Honestly. I'm not surprised she didn't want to be forcibly fingerprinted. Who could blame her? Honestly. Who could blame her not wanting to be forcibly fingerprinted? But she put something out in her hands and I thought she was offering us a piece of paper. I pressed the obvious button to look at it. I think that phone was from me. We need to answer the phone at some point as well, but everyone keeps answering it before we can. Because if we can answer the phone on the killer, that will give us some information, at least, rather than run into every building of every known associate. Because that isn't going so well right now. It's not going the greatest. But, you know, it's something to do until we get some sort of hint. This says we've been here. I know we shouldn't litter. Okay. We've eaten all of the foods. Okay. Facts that the carpet is missing. Suggests that I've tried to look around before. I'm just coming to answer the door. There's a fingerprint on the door. BT. You've got a BT fingerprint, but we don't know who you are. Hi? What's your name? None your business. Okay. But I know that you got a BT fingerprint. You don't want me snooping around. But it's fine. You know, if you're BT, then I obviously know that it's not you. Because we're looking for AO. But how do I know that that BT fingerprint was definitely yours, though? You know? Did you already give me your fingerprint? Was I here earlier looking around? If so, I apologise. You. She might have been the same person that we were already here looking at. 1401. Right. She's clearly called Caroline. Or maybe her partner is. She's Caroline or Powell. Which doesn't rule them out then. Because there's still another person in there. Oh. Doesn't rule anyone out. But I feel like we've been in there before. We've been in that room as well. The carpet's moved out the way. I've probably tried to investigate it. She didn't want us looking around, but that's fine. I think we've, you know, ruled her out to a good enough degree. Good enough for me, anyway. Okay, we're hungry again immediately. I know we're nibbling on the hot dog a little bit at a time. Thirsty again and just drinking the little bit of can at a time. We should drink and eat properly, shouldn't we? Vending machine. Give me a Caroline. Okay. We're hydrated. That's probably what you need to do. It's fine. We didn't need the rest of that cola anyway. We didn't want the rest of that cola. Jade merchant's closed. Hot dog vendors closed. Everyone's closed. Oh. Pubs are always open. That's jobs. Hi. Now Kaneko! Your name comes up a lot. Hi. Now Kaneko. Do you know the door codes for this place? Could you give me the fingerprints? Not a chance. You know, but what about the door codes? It'll cost you! Interesting. What if I just buy some stuff instead? Give me a kniving bow. You're welcome. Now, about those door codes. Okay, that's interesting. We didn't, dispose of your trash. Didn't get any bonus for eating the whole thing. Beatrice Brinkley. Happen to know your name as well, right? So we've looked through all of these then. That's how we know who everyone is. Door code's 1939. It'll cost me, will it? I don't even know where you would use the door codes. Okay. To our next building. We're energized, we've got food. We didn't bring spare drink, but that's fine. We kind of threw it away. After getting energized. Didn't want any more. It's all good. We didn't want it. Didn't even want it. Hang on. Hang on. Where you going, officer? You're in an awful rush for nothing to be happening. You're in a real awful rush for nothing to be happening. Security? What happened, officer? What happened there, officer? Hi. What's your name? Matilda Jean Baptiste. What's it to you? What's going on, Matilda Jean Baptiste? You seen anything unusual? You were in an awful rush. No, you look like a cop. You look like a cop. Sorry, that's personal. I don't think so. But you're a cop. None of your business. I'm investigating a murder. Did you give me your fingerprints? I'm Baptiste, okay. Cute. I need spare change as well. Get out of here. Okay. Matilda John Baptiste, you're Donkey Kong. Okay. I mean, it was very unlikely to be a... But at the same time, he was very eager to run. As though something significant was happening. So... something's happened. Yeah. One's left. Aubrey McDonald's. Just left it logged in. New targets. She's killing someone. It's... Have we just lucked out on this? Oh my god. At Aubrey McDonald's? There's no way, right? There's no way she's just left the thing open and it's her. Aubrey McDonald's. No, this must be an old case. Ooh. This must be an old case. Interesting, interesting. 404. Hello, Wally. Okay. Is this the room we were trying to break into? $201 Read Deluxe. I felt like the cop was running awfully fast. You know, awfully fast. He was onto something. He saw nothing. Okay. Nobody's home. The fingerprints somewhere here. That's perfect. DL. I was going to say confirmed, but it won't tell me what it is. Foods. DL. L. Gardner. DL. I think they might live alone. Yeah, milk is gonna go off. Dress book, sorted books, never mind. How's the fridge? In the way. Nothing. Hammer. Tong ton. Stinky tofu. Yeah. Okay. No longer trespassing. Okay, so 201 read deluxe. Where's... God damn it. Stay on the page. Tongue. Okay, tongue is cleared. Cannot be tongue. To the Thompson building. With our new sync disk upgrades. Maybe we cash it in on the way if we see a sync disk clinic. You can see we're making amazing progress. For definite. We're clearing names. In the whole of the diaries, we're clearing names. Building is shaking. And we're finding information on people. Damn it, I thought the phone was ringing in here for a moment. Are you still in? We've been to this room a few times now. Hi. Unknown. We don't have your fingerprints. Hi. What's your name? Azif. Nice to meet you, Azif. Can I take a look around? No. Okay. Well, can I take your fingerprint? Get out. What if I give you $50? What if I gave you $100? You're
not the one responsible for this.
Okay. Time to check your fingerprints.
You coming down to the precinct?
No, I am not.
Yeah, hi.
It's the only place that's safe for me.
Sorry for having the lights on.
No, Elsie.
Yes.
Not here. Precinct.
Yes.
There's a whole city
Yes.
rotten underfoot.
Okay, so I don't think that it's these guys,
Can't
you know.
feel it when you walk.
You left the
Can't
TV
smell
on.
the stench of it. I can't stand it anymore, Lenny. How can you stand it?
Yeah. Files.
City living, getting you down? Need a bit of fizz to take you higher. Grab a start. Our new improved recipe is great for home, work, and play, giving you the spark you need to succeed. Starch cola.
I think the
Put
files
some
are glitched or
life
something.
into it. Put some life into it.
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to read those glitched files.
Thanks.
Eyes of Corrington Lux.
Never had you down as a drinker, Lieutenant.
Interesting.
I'm not. Cheers. So this the painting?
Yes, that's it, yes.
Don't necessarily have your
about it?
codes.
Oh, I'd say it's old enough.
You
300
could.
years, give or take, dating back to the Empire. You know, scenes like this were popular.
Glacier Ivory.
The French Bourbon Court.
Know what it's worth?
Thank you for your information.
Now, Lieutenant,
Not gonna rob you.
Common pawnbroker.
For my love, Lacacia, with all my love, Jailer.
Yeah, and I'm no art
Wait.
critic. But here we are, drinking from the same bottle.
There's really no
Okay.
taste in these.
So I think Lacacia and Jailer are clear.
I'm afraid.
Afraid, are you?
Then that's unusual.
Afraid
I
to
don't
tell
think
me how
so.
much you're selling it to the
No
doctors
worries.
for? Or afraid to tell me
How
what
you
the player is
doing?
paying you to act as a fence?
Don't see what it has to do with you. I mean, you invited me in. You just sort of look like you're having a hard time, so I thought I'd be polite. And
To attend to.
When we talk, people listen. Respond.
organ donor cards. I'm good not robbing you.
Reliable. Real time. Every minute of every day. Candor.
Any more information?
I'll make this easy for you. You hadn't worked for a year.
Sorry,
You've got a record
didn't mean to
and a
rob
top
you.
floor beauty.
It's just a hair clip. You don't need that.
For any position an inch above the gutter. Am
You
I
don't
on the
need
right track? You stumbled upon a sweat job. Easy enough.
This is what we needed. All the information.
Place. Something changed. It was really nice, wasn't it? 28
Okay.
floors up. All that
Thank
food
you.
with a gold trip. Got
You two have a lovely day. Thank you for letting me clear you of murder. Know that it's not either of you. Close it then. Keisha. Right. Franklin are next on the menu. See, they're being nice and polite. We did have to pay them $100, yes. Our cop's doing a runner. I think he just likes running up and down the stairs, honestly. It's fine. Nothing wrong with running up the stairs. Good exercise. Okay. That's Nicolix Chemical. This is somewhere new. Who lives here? Somebody's coming. I don't know if we've got any special footprint things for our criminals. Hello. What's your name? Arsenal. Can I take a look around? You don't want me snooping. Well, we need to snoop into everyone, I'm afraid. Can you give me your fingerprints at least? Hell no. Well, I'm coming in one way or another. $100 way or another.
Need a bit of fizz to take you
200
higher.
days
Grab a
in
start.
another.
Our new improved recipe is great for home, work, and play, giving you the sparkle you need
Wow.
to succeed. Starch
I'm not giving you more than that.
cola. Put some life into it. Put some life into it.
Yeah.
For your money. So make it work hard for you. Just ask.
I don't think it's them, you know, Nicolix Chemicals. I think it's not Franklin. Is that?
Our paycheck exchange program.
Why do I feel like we checked out Alyssa already? At the same time, you know, Alyssa was a name that was coming up multiple on all the things. And if at the end of the day it fails to be one, we might just accidentally be in the next victim's house as well. There's a chance we end up in the victim's house. that means that we can maybe catch the person in the act and find out who they are. It's unlikely, but you never know. And no 3. So we've been here before. So for anyone that has ads, they happen once an hour to stop other adverts. CK. Andrew CK. Fingerprints. CZ battery. Hairpin. But the fact that we've been here before means that this isn't it. How did I not go through this? Alyssa Hunt. Okay, so Alyssa Hunt is CK. It's not Alyssa. We're running out of address book. It's not Sayin. Mal Cog Park? Cog Plants? Because we went in Sayin's plus as well. It's not Sayin. But surely if it's anyone in this address book, we're running out of possibilities. Running out of possibilities. Oh, I think that was actually my fault. Okay, it's just called the Sweet Tooth Killer. Should I be looking at the used chocolate wrappers or something in the building, perhaps? Maybe there's different fingerprints on that. We might find them. Okay. Second floor. Floor. Hey, you're leaving. What's your name? Could you give me your fingerprints? Yes, thank you. Do you have any change? What's your fingerprints? Though. Okay. I mean, the fact that you were just coming from here means that this has got to be empty, right? Or you were just buying something from here. That's also possible. Hi. Is your name Lewis Brindley? You know, it's out of my business. Okay. Can I take a look around? Why not? What's wrong with me? What about your fingerprints? You got some nice plants over there in the corner. 50 quids? What about 100 quids? You don't let people off the streets into your home. I mean, it's a business. What about 200? The ultimate crime. You'll never know. He's answered the door as well. Nothing. Thank you for your help. Okay, so they're DP and DO. It's not them. See ya. Not them. But we got their information. Okay, so 503 Thompson Building. I feel like we've been to Carolan. Feel like we've been there and got nothing. But we shall try. And if it fails, it's all good. On my way. God, everything's gone, I know. Everything's gone. What can you do? What can you do, though? Not a lot you can do about that. Sweet Tooth Killer's impossible. Oh. Wasn't suspicious of... Like underneath, there's a key! Underneath this invisible doormat! EQ. You. 1 day older. Is this a closet? A hiding spot? Okay, we're trying to be quick. The doors open suggest that we've maybe been in here before. The bedroom. Obviously the safest room in the house. For definite. Sorry, but it's time to discuss. I'm leaving the group. I'm pretty sure the bad's able to get to court. Ooh. Someone in there. Nothing. I'm being greedy. Need to get back out of here. Okay, so they didn't see me till I started running. Why would I stop? Now tell me why I would stop and let you beat me up. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? I don't see why I would ever stop and let you beat me up. Hungry. Okay, so... Not Kerlan. There's only Karen left of this address book.
Down 8.5 meters from the place.
Coffee? Just coffee. I think we need food though. Just, you know, one more address in one address book. Locked. What about this? Are you open? Bar. Hey, I would like some food. Alyssa, hello. I'd like to buy something. Give me... Give me a hot dog. A hot dog served as well. Thanks, you're welcome. Melissa. We don't know your fingerprints. Could I, by any chance, take your fingerprints? No. That'd be too much to ask, wouldn't it? Okay. Put the hot dog away. Thank you, Alyssa. You would think that, what? Saving up enough for beauty products. Liana Long, Alyssa Klein, Jenna Schwartz, Helen Mayer, Asia, Asia has a nice sync disc apparently. Okay, we just stopped in there for food. Let's not forget that it was just for food. Asia has a nice sync disc that we can maybe steal. We probably already have stolen, but let's face it. Okay, this is the murder tower. This is the one where everyone's dying in. Before we go up there. Hi! Oh my god, it's a cop. Hi. What's your name? It's personal. Okay, Jenna Tanis. I know your name though. Have you seen anything unusual? You don't think so. Jenna. Jenna, I need your access codes. You provide your fingerprints? Yes, thank you, Jenna. Do you know this person? Nothing to do with you. Jenna, you're a BD. Okay. You Jenna. If only we could distract them to get onto the computer and look at the surveillance footage. Where the last victim was. Which is why it would be really, 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 really good to be able to get Jenna's stuff. Would be real nice to get access to those cameras. You don't mind me trespassing, huh? It didn't mind me trespassing, but it minded me picking the lock. You are looking too close at me. The instant that I go in there. I'm stuck in the floor. Some disappointment. That's not good. Yeah. That's fine. You just go back inside and I will take the fingerprints off of your door instead. Yeah. Yeah. Tiger Kubo! Tiger Kubo. Yes. I don't think it's these either, unfortunately. But that entire address book is nothing. It was useless. Asia had a fancy sync disk. We've got their address, you know. Hello? No. You saw nothing. I was just going down some stairs. Don't be jumping to any conclusions. Swiftly going downstairs. It's a shame I can't pay the security officer to let me look at the camera footage. Jenna Thompson. Was it Thompson? We just had something. Maybe I should have looked at their address whilst I was, you know, seeing them. Because then I could have got their fingerprints and gone to their home and got the surveillance footage that would be really, really, really helpful. That would maybe solve the case. I feel like that's what we're missing, is the surveillance footage, you know? The surveillance footage would make all the difference. In the meantime, we continue on the unsolvable case. I want to ask, but you're broke. I'm sorry, I don't have any money. See,
No, I...
see.
I ain't gonna sing for no law. But you're just a bundle punk like us, scratching a living down here. Not like those ladder pulling bums in headquarters.
We've been here before.
Anderman Street.
And Elgin Beauty Bible.
About 50 crowns a week.
Small change.
Girls gotta live.
Birth control pills.
We ain't gonna be living much longer.
Hey, yes, it's fingerprints.
Angel ain't
That's a Ruby Wells. Okay,
I think folks what
there's
they
an
said
acid.
did. It's who they were that. Henry, lock the door, you.
Receipt for hotels, receipt for tax. You've got a few receipts.
Hard for your money, so make it work hard for you. Just ask your work about our paycheck exchange program, and we'll take care of the rest.
I'm
Kensington
kind of pressing all
Indigo.
the wrong buttons. Yeah. That was accidentally a bit too loud opening those cupboards. But they were both sleeping. Could you get out of my way? Nice and sound. I'm never running from anyone guy on the street that sits outside the door and sees me running from people trying to murder me every time.
You think I don't?
Never. Okay. I have a feeling it's not them.
Know that?
But they might have had a nice thing, but I've got their key now. So if it is them, get in at any time. Okay. Burn Tower. Good old Burn Tower. Did you just lock the door next to me? You just get in. Keys. Not doing anything suspicious. And I'm cameras. You. Why? Why? That's an early fingerprint. Somebody's coming to answer the door. This was the room that we were originally looking in. The one with no things. Why did the door just open on its own? Okay, somebody's coming to answer the door. Good. Hello, unknown citizen. Yes, I'm trying to talk to you, but it won't let me. Why are you glitched? Why can't I speak to you or look at you? No. Not trying to take your fingerprints. I saw you had something in your hands. I wanted whatever you had in your hands. I would like to answer that telephone. Mouse, mouse. Perfect crime. Now we might be stuck in here. No, no one's in the kitchen. No one. Murder reported 1203 Burn Tower. Damn it. Someone else died. The murderer might be coming outside though. Maybe we can see them. Their phone's going off. I would love to answer it. They've just murdered someone in this building. They were literally here. They were literally just here. Catch them coming down the stairs. They hate Burn Tower. They really do. I don't know what it is, but they hate it. Okay. On lockdown. Why is the next floor on lockdown? Anyone hiding behind there? That cop's not gonna let me in there. Why is the next floor on lockdown? I would love to answer that on the phone. Really would. Okay. Hard to tell what floor we're on. We go in, we're in. We've been in this. We've been in here. This was a suspect. Ivan Johnson. They've been murdered since. Kathleen Campbell. She's now soup. He stole their sync disk. body. Oh no. No. Aben Johnson. Ben Johnson. Hang on. This isn't a new crime. This isn't new. This isn't new. Bullet from a low caliber entry wound. Yes, we know. We need to close that. Monday between this time. Did they kill their partner as well or something now? AO. So the AO fingerprint is what we need to find. The 9mm cartridge is the weapon. We've been in here before. Not new. Ah. Did they come back to kill him again? Was that door always open? Dean, you are powerful. Okay, we've got a upgrade thing or something. Okay, that's just for the sync discs. Can I just put it back in without needing to go to a sync disc? Am I stupid? Okay, so we don't need to go to a sync disc center to upgrade. We can just use them straight as we get them. Everything that's public noted, looked at and investigated. Memory places are citizens or internet, but objects only last for things. Surveillance. The surveillance might be very, very, very nice. Answer these questions to resolve the case. Why have we got a 2 on it? Did I mistake the address? Did we actually just get another murder elsewhere? It's a hiding. Gonna take the sink milk. We're thirsty. You've been kicked out your hotel room for not paying the bill. Good! The a-hole! You might want to avoid that hotel for a while. Wouldn't let me return the goddamn key. I didn't want to stay in there. I didn't want to keep being in the hotel. I wanted to return the keys. Guy wouldn't let me return the keys. That's his fault. Watch your back, rats. You watch yours. Ain't no way that the murder weapon was just left here. Albin Johnson. Oh, okay. That would have been a bit odd. Alarm systems have been triggered. I feel like on the next floor, you know. Because maybe I can get out of here. Okay. We're out. The security systems were going off on the next floor. I feel like even though that's where the murder just happened. We can't get out of that vent. The fact that the security systems on the next floor were on lockdown was very suspicious. Ops. Let's get out. There's no way we just accidentally stumble into the killer's room, right? Yay. B. No one in the hallway. Oh, new murder is actually there. They've cleared the security lockdown. Hi there, little coppo. What's the name? Kyanyan. What happened here, Kyanyan? Nothing. Nothing springs to mind, huh? Could you give me your fingerprints? Thank you, Kyanyan. You wouldn't happen to be AO, would you? I needed to inspect you a bit further. Right, so that's the new med. I'm just gonna go in there perfectly fine. No one broke into your home, 1201. No one broke into your home. We were just in the wrong building. Were we? There's no way we were in the wrong building. You're DY. Where did you live? 1103. He was in the floor below. Oh my god. We went in the wrong building. We went to the previous victim. So happened to still be there. Nothing suspicious here. This is where we just came in. No. Okay. This one. This way. That's their toilet. Something hears me in the vents. Too low a floor. God damn, these vents are very trippy. Very trippy. 1203. We need to find a way into it though. Goddamn trippy vents. Yes, we're cold. Get warm. People. People everywhere. None of these vents are it. None of them are it. And I called the superintendent about that. There's rats in the walls. Too many rats in the vents. They will run out. God damn, the walls are impossible to tell what's the wall. This is going to be 1103 again, though, isn't it? Okay. So we're back in this guy's room, who's undoubtedly not dead and here anymore. He's still dead. Somehow we need to find our way to the floor above. But we needed to get warm. And maybe not stinky, right? So that bullet on the bed is absolutely just framing. We're also very, very stinky right now. So, presumably, there's a similar way into their one from the floor above. Through this nestled rat maze. Surely the shower's nice and warm. Okay, we're warm, we're not stinky. We're wet. Got a towel? Dry ourselves off. Okay. We're thirsty. We're hungry. Okay. Dirty napkin on the floor. I hear people in the vents.
Every minute of every day.
Halfway to Burn Tower. Hallway. Where's the shower? Someone just got injured. Where have they gone? I don't know. I think he went in the vent. Didn't someone die in 1202? There's someone in there, so I don't think that's the one. That's down. Was that someone crawling in the vents? Don't worry about it. Yep, someone in the vents. Someone in the bathroom? Yeah, no, they're definitely still in the bathroom. We'll find our way into this room one way or another. God damn, what's going on with the vision? Daria, hello, hello. I'm good, how are you? Happy Friday. Very interesting noises. Be well, talk to you soon. You too. Be well and talk to you soon. I do appreciate you coming, popping by and saying hello. It has been a while. We're stuck in a tower trying to find our way into the place that we probably can't get into. It's all good. Need to get out these vents. And then and then we ended up in this same room yet again. We keep ended up in this same room. Not going so well. But happy Friday, and I do appreciate you coming, popping by. Do appreciate it. Right. Let them see. At the cop. Oh. Hang on. Who on earth is this coming into a murder scene? And closing the door behind them? Inconspicuously. In the dark. And where did they go? It's telling me someone's here. I'm confused. Did our victim just get up and wander off and open the door and then come back and Play dead. Is that what happens? Did the victim come back alive? Because they heard us running around the air vents. Come back alive. I think they might have, you know. But we're getting nowhere with these goddamn vents. There's got to be a way into the building we need to get into. Got to be. Gonna go this way. Gonna go and find a way, a different way up. A different way up. And maybe that'll lead us to somewhere we need to go. I can't believe the victim got up and wandered around. That's crazy. Everything just down. Is there no ups? No uppies. Not good. Now we're gonna freeze to death in the stupid pipes of doom. Gotta find our way. Can't believe the victim got up and then went back to sleep. Okay, this goes up, we know that at least. Right. At this point, just get out the fence. Just get out the vent. This is promising. This is surely the apartments. There's no way we've done a full circle and ended up exactly back where we just were. This looks different. It's sadly not the correct apartment. There's no way we just went full circle and came straight back into the place where we just were. There it is. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm not meant to be there. I know, I know. I'm meant to be in here. You know, just let me crawl in this vent. Maybe we'll have more success from wherever this vent goes. Oh. This looks promising. Why is there someone in there? That's not the way. But why would there be someone in the building that we're trying to get in? That's just a long ass way down. This vent goes far too far back to be going to where we need to go. We've been in there and that wasn't it. Why is this the most confusing vent system ever? And then we end up straight back in the same goddamn building again. We're back again. We're back in the same room again. Where's the connection to the one that I need? Oh, hi, officer. Hi, officer. He was too busy investigating the noises in the vents to come investigate us. Could you just... be oblivious? I know I can't be in here, I'm sorry. But you look there. Okay, we're in. We're in. Finally. It took forever, but we're in. Okay, they've got cool wallpaper. Where's the body? Okay, address book. Juliet. How June? Did you not compile everything right? Open. Address book. Right, Juliet. How June Suze. Emma, Christy, Malna, Harris, Vana, Sana, Samantha. Oh, 2 people live here. Asia. Asia's theirs again. Dajuan, Shenzhou. Fingerprints. EZ. Z. Yay. Early access. Okay, found the body. Bullet wound. In that. Okay, the bullet wounds from the other body also somehow glitched into this one. Violently shot to death with the pistol between 6 and 7. Okay. EA. Just gonna search their body again. Bullet wounds. Okay, the bullet wound reappeared again. The bullet wound disappeared again. Inspect the crumpled paper. Dinner garland. Okay, we've got a lot of letters here. There's no way it's the cop. The security guards. Hang on, it's the security guards that was watching. AO. Yes, fingerprint AO linked to all of the crimes and also on this crumpled piece of paper. It's the security guards. I mean, if someone got you a ambulance, you look like you're still breathing. Sorry for anyone that has adverts, they happen once an hour. Top of the advert. Something under that box. Why is your home just cardboard boxes? Also, who's been going through your drawers? YouTube, remember your passcode this time. Count up from 6. Okay. He's dead. Business card. Unitanaka. Okay. But Unitanaka wasn't the death. We've been in here. Maybe. Okay. Danjran's room. Danjran! Oh no. I think we were in here earlier. I think they might have let us in. Someone murdered them. I think they might have actually let us into their room. They might have been sitting right here earlier. Work rota. Okay, Donjuan Homes at that. Okay, so crumpled paper. DNL. Yeah. I mean, gave me a pretty good hint here. Pretty good hints. Maybe because I'm taking so forever. Maybe you want to get caught now. That. Already opened all those drawers. Perfume. So we know that they're dinner. Garland. 6, 7, 8, 9. Tenacity. Unknown. Fine. Charmed citizens are 10% more likely to share information for free. I mean, I like that we can just do this without having to take it to the thing. Next cartographer. I just install the sync disks for free as well. And they don't need it anymore. They certainly don't need it anymore. I mean, maybe they do, because it's just the partner that died, but... Okay. Someone Garfield Dunler. Unitanaka, Dungeon Homes. Give me the address book. Where's your address book? Okay, city directory. Right, so could be N Garland, could be A Garland. N Garland. Are there even any vents into here? I know that we're leaving a lot of information unchecked. think that... What's your back, rat? Work rota. Who the fuck are you? Could that be the murderer? Could that be the murderer? That ain't no Yuna Tanaka. Who the heck is that? You know, I'm just gonna leave and come back in. Burn Tower 11th floor. Oh, and if they live on the 11th floor, they might have heard us in there snooping and gone to finish us off. Ooh. It's... Falling in here? Hi, I just need to answer that telephone. Yes. That's Indelacio.co.uk. Heard all about you. I got a corpse going cold here. You might as well make some clothes, come clean it up. 1,500 crows if you get it done in time. I'm listening. Tell me more about yourself. Yeah, you go. It's going cold. 1203 Burn Tower. I know. I was just in there. Don't let anyone see you. Someone suspiciously just shot at me. Don't care where. Yeah, about that. Forces will be here since they're already there. But also, I'm not gonna help you out. I'm not there to help you out. I'm calling because... Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. You just got the godsend of a century. This was what we were after. Last caller was this phone number. Okay. 349053. 249053. Garlands. Okay. We're gonna go to a different phone. Let's call that number. Three, 4, 9, 0, 5, 3, 5. Whoever this is, I'm not interested. What's your name? You're not telling me. Is there anything unusual? Not that you can think of. How you doing? Trying to get by. I really need to know your name. Three, 4, 9, 0, 5, 3, 5. I'll give you money for your name. The private line, hang up now. Oh, if I'm quick enough, we can glitch the system. I'll give you money for your name. I'm Y. Private line, hang up now. Why are you giving me money through the phone? Okay. Turn to Burn Tower 11th floor. We need to get the Burn Tower again. This Burn Tower. Oh, this is the hotel we don't want to be seen in. It's the hotel we don't want to be anywhere near. Sync clinic. Right, we've got some sync discs to install that are random. Let's do this. Get in. Right, we've got some random sync discs. Okay, barging doors now only take 1 attempt or remove all fall damage. That sounds good. You can now no longer get cold, or we can increase our capacity again. And taking damage for the first time it's negated could also be good. Cold is pretty bad, but at the same time, having a huge inventory. May only have 1 type for each disc. So, I guess this is also pointless because we already have it. That's why it wasn't telling us what the thing is, perhaps. Limb. Okay. Put those on the floor where they belong. Someone else can have them. Freebies. Let's go eat at mouse. Service. I would like to be served. Mouse, mouse. Mouse not giving us any dinner. Okay, we'll go eat at Rust Princess then instead. I know you've got other customers, but... Franklin from Rust Princess. Hello. Franklin. What can I get you? You can get me something nice to eat. But also maybe your fingerprints. Beer. Okay, burgers and fries. Give me some fries. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. See you then. I was going to ask him for his fingerprints, but apparently that was the end of his shift. Okay. Nothing. And we need to get to Burn Tower. Address book. Also got this whole new Burn Tower. Erin? That's Ito Deluxe. Ito Deluxe. Need Deluxe. Thompson Building. 1102. Christie. Malna. 1202. Then their neighbours. 1201. Ema. Arjun. Right, we want the 11th floor. I don't remember which exact one on the 11th floor we wanted, but it narrows it down because it's obviously not the one that the guy died in. But also, what was that guy that was shooting at us? What was he doing in there? And why did the cops not care? He wasn't a cop. He was not a cop. Right, so we're looking for one of the people that match the name that we've got on this piece of paper. This crumpled note that almost entirely gives away a name. No, what are you doing? Falling through the floor. You can't be falling through the floor like that, you know. Hi. At least you managed to make it in there this time. How about that? Well, the cop's gone. What about that random guy with the gun that came in here? What was that about? Toy car. Matchbooks. Nothing in the trash. What was that about? Now, who would serve up a gun like that? The work rota. So, some high heels. City directory, right. Key. N garlands. Hi. Am I me? N Garland just lives on the landing. They don't even live here. Or nothing. Fortunate. Nobody where they shouldn't be. Sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah. I'm not allowed in there, Harry Potter. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. Okay. What we need to do is just be very quick to confirm AO. Nessie Garland. Nessie Garland! Does that even remotely match the crumpled paper? Garland? That doesn't say Nessie Garland, but maybe it's your partner. Whoever it is, they live here. Heyo. Unless they murdered someone else here. No. Excuse me. Someone with a gun. Okay, so it's Nessie Garland. Let me out of here. I knocked them out. Yes. Have a look around. Thank you for giving me permission to look around after you shot me. Can you provide your fingerprints? Thank you for giving me all the information we need. I'm arresting you for suspicion of murder. Took you long enough, I know. I know. Why did you do it? The red gums are stronger than you can imagine. I'm bleeding out. Why did you commit the murder? Weak and unworthy must be eliminated. Okay. Thanks. Need to search you because you got the murder weapon on you. Thanks, Donna. Nessie Garland. Donna Garland, you lied about your name, didn't you? Okay. You for that. Small box of ammo as well. That's not that useful. Yeah, your AO 43. We've got you red-handed. Yeah. More box of ammo. You'll tell me anything if I get you out of those, that I'm about to bleed to death. Okay. Passed out! What could go wrong sleeping in the murderer's bed? What could possibly go wrong? I'll tell you anything if you just get me out of these handcuffs. Seem to have been nicely transported to hospital. We seem to have nicely been transported to hospital. Very, very polite of that murderer. The most polite murderer. Well, they know that we've got them, but also they would have got away with it if they hadn't let us live. You know, their mistake was allowing us to live. They would have gotten away with it if only they followed through with murdering us. Okay, what's the full name of the killer? It's, Nessie Garland. Only it would allow me to... Why can't it just let me select Nessie Garland from her name in her thing? Nessie Garland. She wanted us to catch her though. She basically gave us her whole name. Nessie Garland. No! Why did the E not work? Okay. Nessie Garland. Yes. We've arrested the killer. We've got the fingerprints. Fingerprint is not that. The fingerprint is AO. Garland. The fingerprints were all over the shop. Always. Do you possess evidence that places the fingerprints of the crime? No, it's not the fingerprint that we want. What we want is the... I want her fingerprints, you know? This one, yes. Where does the killer live? She lives... Only I could get her wallet open. (1102) Burn Tower. Can I leave that open and then select it from that? Okay. I want that as the thing though. Yes, this. That's my evidence. This address, yes. This address. would like to just enter it like that. 1 1 0 2 I hope that I've spelt this right. Tower. WER is nice for tower, huh? Guess that's not correct. Bear Tower. Right, not burn. Bear. Sorry, my bad. Bear Tower. Okay, confirm. Have you located a specific murder weapon? Yes, we have. Out of my way, wallet. He tried to shoot us with it several times. Lazarus 5. Okay, hand in. And she was very nice to take us to hospital after we were in there. And nice of us to let us look around her flat after she shot us. She wanted to get caught. Now we've got a weird mouse in the middle of the screen as well. 22,000 credits. This perk allows you to fast travel from your apartment to previously visited location. I don't think we deserve the social credit level 5. Let's get some more handcuffs. Oh, the door wedge could be interesting, actually. Could be pretty interesting. Just get some more of these as well. And, yeah, no. Could have gone better. That definitely could have gone better. Let's get some armor. We'll just rob somewhere, sometime. Put that away. Okay, the Rotten Tooth Fairy case is finally closed. Was that not the Rotten Tooth Fairy case? Did I just put all that evidence in the wrong thing? Case closed. Well, she's no longer arrested. I mean, why is it not closing? We arrested her. Going on. Wants me to come in here. 4:30, Sage Ward, reception. Something important plot-wise happening in here. Laws office have been reset, 1933. Arm? Interesting. They hadn't activated the security, but now we've activated it and then undone it. B. Wonderwell's a nurse. Well, technically, she sells medical goods. B. Wonderwild! Sorry for robbing you, B. Didn't realize this was your office. Thanks for the sync disk. Documents. B. Johan. Henry. Okay, so B's in charge. Close the door. Let's just make out with our stuff. Okay, we've got an upgrade. What would I like to upgrade? Passive income, cleaning. Citizens are more likely to share information. Sounds pretty good. Yes. Give me more likely to be overly needlessly polite. Okay, but we finally caught AO. God damn, that took forever. Okay. Case closed. You'll lose all the pinned information on your boards. But we've already plotted, we already handed in the case. You know, we've already solved it. Penalty? Hang on. You cannot rename this evidence type. What did I spell wrong? It was Nessie Garland. And I wrote her name. Nessie Garland. It even says correct. And we did arrest them. And they were still arrested. Okay. I mean, the case is closed. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Okay, case closed. Finally. So, we will be on a new case next time that we come to this game. Finally, we managed to solve the unsolvable case. Mostly because they gave us a stupid thing that said, hey, this is my goddamn almost full name. They kind of tricked us with the first bit. But yeah, we're going to save over this one. Because we finally did it! And then that's why we'll call it a day for today. Thank you to Thari, who is here hanging out. Anyone else that might have been watching and lurking, that is where we're going to call it a day. We'll continue this another time with a new case that will hopefully not be as stupidly challenging as that one was. Nessie goddamn Garland. But yeah, we did it at least. We did it eventually. So I'll catch you next time. I'll be back on Monday with another Crab's Treasure. And after that, bye 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 bye.